Go ahead, Clinton.
Yeah, on the issue that happened at the residence of Edison Healy, I think it's condemnable.
It is.
We want peace in Rivers State. I thought that the governor have said it's a father and son and Tibak, although nobody have confirmed that it was related. But I beseech all parties involved to shift their swords and embrace peace and development for Rivers people. We don't want what led to destruction of the House of Assembly, because it's Rivers people taxpayers' money that they're going to use to rebuild that place. So I urge everybody to embrace peace. Then finally, on what the former president have said, that he doesn't miss being president.
Yes, sir.
It sounds somehow to me, because Nigerians are still suffering from the aftermath effect of his government, and we are still looking at what Tinubu will do to restore back Nigeria to what it was before.
Let me ask you a question. Hello, can you hear me?
Okay, I'm with you.
Are you a graduate?
I'm a graduate.
Do you miss school?
Definitely.
What parts of school do you miss?
I miss being a student. I miss having interaction with my lecturers.
Okay.
I miss writing exams.
All right. It's okay. It's okay. I don't miss school, but I'm glad you do. Obviously, you are very much different from our former president. Isaiah from Buguma is on the phone. Good morning, Isaiah.
Yes, Sam Oracle. Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy New Year to you.
I wish you the same.
Yes, Sam, the attack in Edison home. I think when this whole battle started, I was one person who stood for peace, and I think that by now peace may have hold on this very problem, political battle in Rivers State. But you can see that as the day goes by, we still continue to hear that there are attacks. It's like this is a revenge attack, similar to the one at the former lawmakers' home. And we are saying that these things will not go down well, because it will cause distraction of governance. It will cause so many things to not to work, because when the politicians fight, the effect is on the people. They say when two elephants fight, you can see the grass begin to suffer. And we are asking that, is it how this will continue, and how long will it take these people to resolve, and let the people of Rivers State begin to feel good governance? Because there is no peace. How can you develop yourself and the people? And we are asking that the leadership crisis in Rivers State, won't it come to an end?
Okay. Oh, thank you very much. Have to move on. That's a valid question. But I believe every opinion or position connected to this story at this point would be speculative. As you know, he and the police have not spoken. All we know is that there was what is termed an assassination attempt. So we await the findings of an investigation, and we're hoping the police does do that quickly. Alfred from Emoha, good morning.
Democracy.
Hello, good morning. Hello, Alfred, are you there? All right. JJ from Rumigbo. Good morning, JJ. Oh, my. I've seemed to lose those calls. Please call back if you can. Let's go over to Facebook where we're live. Ajugu Nuhu says Rivers State Speaker's house attack is not a good one. This politician should allow the masses breathe. Since the politicians have failed to secure us, let us not cause a state of insecurity in Rivers State. Skillful Pero, still on Facebook, says the people of Igbo community in Eche cry over land grabbers. State government should do something about these land grabbers in Eche before it causes some disturbance. And Clever Son, he says, I saw the attack on the Rivers State Speaker's house coming when some lawmakers visited the minister in Abuja. Oh, really? You saw it? Did you see anything? Gid from Rumaholo, good morning.
Thank you very much. Headline concerning Edison AES matter. You see, this state, we are praying for peace. If you can remember last week, 26 lawmakers, or 27, who went to Abuja, according to them, for a retreat. And the ADC name here and 5 others are not involved. And yesterday, his house was invaded. Former governor have not said anything. The young man he brought have embraced his peace. Yet, this kind of a thing is happening. Where are we going? Can them please tell themselves the truth so that the Rivers people will know who they are? Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. I like that you're asking questions. Where are we going? Can they tell themselves the truth? What's happening this morning? More questions loading, and hopefully we have the right answers to those questions. And by we, I mean River citizens, not necessarily Nigerian folk. All right, we have a break coming up, but I can take a few comments on WhatsApp. Top of the morning, Oracle, appeal court nullifies Plateau governor's election, declares APC candidate winner. Nigeria is gradually turning into a one-party system under the leadership of President Tinubu. Our democracy is at stake. Thank God, ability. Oh, really? You think so? Good morning, Sam. Morning to you too. The call for government to look into the activities of land grabbers in Igbo-Eche is a good call that should be taken seriously. Police should investigate and find out those that attacked Honorable Edison Ihie's house. We need peace in River State. That's from Lorenzo Delights. After the break, we'll talk some more. Please stay with us. I'm Sam Oracle Chinedu. Some headlines have been taking. I think I'll squeeze in one from the Vanguard Coalition. Describes appeal court judgment on Kano election as shambolic. Well, we're taking your thoughts on different platforms. The numbers are called at 0817-923-0002. We're live on Facebook and Twitter, currently known as X, at Nigeria Info PH. And you can also send messages to WhatsApp on 080-903-06-416. If and when you call, please go straight to the point. Turn off the volume of your radio and, make some sense. Temple, good morning.
Good morning, the very distinguished Oracle.
Good morning.
How are you doing this morning, sir?
I'm well. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. I think looking at the attack on Edison Ye's house, although from your news report, neither him or the police has made a comment at this point in time, but I would say I will reserve mine until they do theirs. Very important. But nevertheless, I will appeal to our brothers and our sisters that there is a slogan that is always popping up from your, very distinguished radio station that says, peace is priceless, while terror is senseless. There is no state that will develop while we always, get recurrence of this incessant and unnecessary attack. If we remember far back 2015, when our former governor, Chief Barrister Ian Wike, came on board, before this time, projects were already littered all over the state. Flagging off were already being done. But look at what is happening now. Since May 29th date, not even my own AGA, I've recorded one project that has been flagged off. For me, I don't think this is a good one for a development. Where we have a governor that is committed in the person of Governor Sim in ensuring that we get River State of our dreams. Please, I want to appeal to them to embrace peace so that things can have what it takes.
I'm sorry, hold on. Temple, hello, Temple, hold on. How does no project has gotten to your local government affect the assassination attempts?
When we begin to have this rancor, when we begin to have these issues up and down, because we know where this thing is being pointed at, the governor might not be settled in ensuring that other AGAs or the project is being flagged off or project is being commissioned.
All right, thank you, Temple. You may have a point, but you failed at expressing it properly. Chisom from Room Alumini, good morning.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Good morning. Please go ahead.
Sir, the invasion of, first of all, I want to correct an impression. ADC is not the Speaker of the House of Assembly. The Speaker of the House of Assembly is Martin Ameguri. And the invasion of his house, that is condemnable. All we need in River State is peace. And the governor also should speak about this because... Hello?
I'm listening.
Yes, because you started this assembly crisis by announcing this in here as the speaker and his Twitter handle. So now if you speak about this, you tell the people who is the right speaker of the House of Assembly. Stop causing fashion in the House of Assembly. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Chisom. We're going from Chisom to messages on, I believe, Facebook. Kingboy Ayamu says the invasion of Edison, the apartment of Edison by security. No, it's not security operatives. It was just invaded. It's not a welcome development. Please, the governor should stand up and prevent any attack from those supporting him. Okay. Pedro Bry, he should stop parading himself as a speaker. That is impersonation. Speakership is by election, not selection. Ihemadu Charles, Edison Ehia's residence attack. Sim should know that fighting for liberation is a serious business that needs drastic action. Should stop his pretense game and take charge of the administration before the leopard snatches his administration. We say no way for democratic pirates. Comrade Ihemadu Charles. Now, this is serious business, of course. But I see the plot to a very interesting novel coming out of River State politics at this time. So if you're creative, please do something. Honorable Patrick Amadi, good morning, Oracle. I condemn the attack on the River State lawmaker. We need peace in River State. People of Ibueche's cry out for land grabbers. Urgent attention is needed in this matter. Government should do something. Patrick Amadi from Eche. When Obioma says the activities of some persons in Igbo is becoming unbecoming, let the government look into that matter and bring a lasting solution to it. And Odinakachi Woyike, the sack of the governor of Plateau State by court appeal, is a sad one for judiciary. Now truncate the will of the people as expressed in the ballot. Hence, I call on the Supreme Court to ensure the will and the vote given to the governor of Plateau is affirmed and sustained. Woyike Odinaka. Thank you very much. Now let's go over to WhatsApp. Opposition party Bika has court sacks governors. I simply advise those sacked to source for cash or borrow and approach the Supreme Court, since the judiciary has turned to the highest bidder, gets it all. Ihimadu Charles says. And good morning, Oracle. The people of Igbo community in Eche cry out over land grabbers. State government should do something about these land grabbers in Eche before it causes war and hunger. Assassination attempt on Honorable Ehie's residence foiled. If anything happens to Ehie, Ekpaye people will not take it kindly. Any more attempts will amount to a recipe to crisis. Thank you. Dr. Emmanuel JP from Ahoda East says. Our former president, Buhari, might miss some juice privileges like travel up and down. Well, you didn't give your name. I have a strong feeling that the president can afford to travel on his own if he chooses to. The invasion of the residence of Ehie is condemnable. The police should be professional in their duties. All right. Let's go back to the phone line, 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. Remember to turn off your radio as you call. I seem to have Mufasa, who I'll be speaking with shortly. And I need to quickly check if I have any comments on Twitter. Please remember to turn off your radio as you call. All right, Mufasa from NTA Road. Good morning, Mufasa.
Yeah, hi, Tom. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's been quite a while.
Yes, indeed, it has. Thank you.
Well, I equally want to join my voice with other well-meaning Rivers people to condemn the attack on Right Honorable Edison Ehie. I think it is quite unfortunate and barbaric that people will resort to this kind of petty politics to the extent that they are going after a peace-loving man. For me, I want to urge the River State Police Command to investigate properly and ensure that the people who made that move, are apprehended and are brought to book. And lastly, Oracle, I want to commend the chairman of Andoni local government area. I call him the silent achiever for, his effort so far in keeping the peace in his LGA. And now we just heard that he's promoting tourism in Andoni. Andoni is a place that has very huge tourism potential. He has clearly said that the governor is willing and ready to partner with the people of Andoni to ensure that Andoni is, a choice destination for all and sundry. So for me, I want to say kudos to the chairman of Andoni local government area.
All right.
Have a nice day, Sam.
Thank you very much. Good news from Mile 3. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother, man.
Good morning.
My brother, you remember sometime when after the house the referral front, I made a statement which former president of the Nanda situation when he said there is no amendment. Let me put it this way: he says a broken bottle has nothing to do with mequatalism. Mequatalism in Igbo language means putting together, making together, coming together. That was what former president spoke, and he had this about his. And people say there is peace. Now look at it. Some persons who went abroad, went to Abuja for retreat. We alleged that they went for a plan against the governor of Rivers State. It's an alleged, our words against their own words. They said it's a lie. Now look at the handiwork. From the press statement I read of this morning, he is alleging that the former SP, camp commandant that was sacked by IG, was one that led the camera, was one that led that attack to his house. That is his alleged. Go and read the press statement this morning. And what I would say, so if that the AKC London, according to his press statement, was not removed from camp commandant, probably the former would have been in danger. and somebody is telling me that River State is safe, make this man, governor, when he continues to play, make him the play. And
All right.
Good news.
Well, thank you. Good news. Lugard calls from Eche. Good morning, Lugard.
Yeah, Sam Oraku Chinedu.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Greetings from Eche to you.
All right. Greetings from the
Yeah,
studio.
the Luga man from Eche. Yeah, attack on Edison Ehia's resident is highly condemnable. You see, we should stop pretending. We know where this thing is coming from. We have been told. Winch cried in the night. The child died in the morning. What can you say about that? That 27 lawmakers went to Abuja. With the tension that is in this state, the four did not go with them. What was the intention of going to Abuja? They told us that they have a seminar before here, and this one they have shifted it to Abuja. Why there is serious tension in Rivers State on how to impeach Simi. Well, I'm not a supporter of PDP, but I'm a Rivers man. I am calling on Similar Yakubara. So please rise up. You see, this young man this year here protected your government and also protected democracy in Rivers State. Don't allow him to be intimidated or harassed or maimed by opposition. Those that doesn't mean well for Rivers people. Those that wants to siphon the economy of Rivers State. Please rise up. I, Lugaman, is also planning with our supporters to make sure that we protect this your government until Abicop says otherwise. I want to finally conclude by saying, LMA local government chairman donated buses. My brother Sam Oraku, I do investigative journalism. I visited some local government. I visited LMA local government to ascertain the development on that area. I was asking the project that was executed by chairman. No project that this chairman has been commissioned since he took over. Look at the motor park. He constructed, he renovated. It's under law activity. For me, it's high time these people to rise up and make sure that people elected to solve problems. Solving problems is by making sure that they build amenities, basic amenities, make the area conducive for people to stay.
All right.
It's unfortunate.
Thank you, Lugard. You need to move on now. That cuckoo calls from HA. All right, we love that call. Letan Barry from Bori. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Sam.
Good morning.
Welcome again.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Let me look at the attack on the Edison Eshie residents. I foresee anarchy and mayhem in River State because this attack, this attempt on the lawmakers' residence is going to put the youth again on rampage. And I don't know why the police is always part of this kind of attitude in River State. Have they been able to come up to tell us why they are involved in this invasion? Because for the people not begin to think otherwise, or the police is not friendly with the people, or the police is part of those who perpetuate mayhem in the state, they are supposed to come on air and clear the people so that we will not begin to entertain different things in our minds. And I want to say to those who are involved in this, sending the police or talks or whatever to go and invade a man that is recognized in River State, the house, that means that that man does not think well for Rivers people. And I want to advise the Minister of FCT to please calm down. I think the governor told us that it is an affair of father and son. And we expect that these things are supposed to be handled professionally.
All right.
And if it continues like this, I don't think how we can be able to rate the former governor of Rivers State.
Thank you, Letan Barry.
Because
I have to move on
it
now.
seems that he doesn't want the peace of the governor of Rivers State.
JJ calls from Rumibo. Good morning, JJ.
Yeah, Sam, good morning.
Good morning.
Let me use this golden opportunity you're giving me now to welcome CP Tunji Disu. And I want to also inform him that before he came, the sitting governor of Rivers State was tear gas by his colleague who was former commissioner and was also water cannon. And now under his nose, the Speaker, Rivers State House of Assembly House, has been invaded by his men. CP, welcome, sir. But this is not a welcome development. I think you need proper purging, proper flushing of some bad eggs under you. This is not a welcome development that the whole Speaker has something to the governor 3 weeks ago. Now it has turned to the Speaker. I don't get it at all, CP. So please roll up your sleeves and make sure that those bad eggs are fished and punished at the end of the day. That said, to Anthony, what the Anthony chairman has done already and what he said is true. If you look at the blueprint of the sitting governor right now, he has mapped out some areas in Rivers State for tourism. Anthony is on top of the list. So I say kudos to the chairman. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, JJ. And for the purpose of clarity, I think we've repeated this as many times as we need to. One more time would not hurt. Edison Ehie is a lawmaker. He announced himself the Speaker of the Rivers House of Assembly shortly after some lawmakers removed him as the leader of the House in a crisis that rocked the Assembly last month. So as far as titles, designations go, lawmaker would work for now. All right, I have Emeka calling from Woji. Good morning, Emeka.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Edison Ehie is a problem. It's causing problem in Rivers State.
Wow.
How can one man declare himself a speaker when we have a speaker? He has been impeached by over 26 members of the House. Who is he? Okay, now they went to retreat at Abuja. He refused to go with the 4 members. Who is causing problem? He's the one. And he should bear in mind that the party he belongs to will not even give any chance to contest for another election. He don't deserve to be a lawmaker. He is the one alleged of sponsoring the attack on the State House Assembly. When the Speaker's house was attacked, people said it's protest. Now it's when our house was attacked. It's a protest. We should stop supporting evil. Former governor of Rivers State, Ian Wike, is a peaceful man. He appointed him. He loves him. He brought him into politics. He sponsored even his education in abroad. He sponsored single-handedly. He told him when he went to commission parade at Opopo. Former governor of Rivers State told him, soon develop your place. When we went to one Anglican church, Thanksgiving, when he got people at the Anglican church, I was there. He advised him, be aware of psychopaths. These people surrounding him are psychopaths, my brother. Even the ones calling for Meche, they are the ones calling EFCC to go after him that still withdraw 120 billion from the counter. How can those people now come back now supporting him? They are psychopaths. Later on, they will go to government house and start looking for contract from him. Sin should be aware of himself and he should be warned. And he is the problem he should call. It is a need to order.
Okay.
Why can't he act? Why is he behaving like this?
Thank you, Emeka. You seem to know a lot that the former governor, current minister of the FCT, had done and is still doing for SIM. Walker Victor. Failure to invade, the police failed to invade the house of Bright Amehule, who abused his legislative power during the failed impeachment of the elected executive governor. The invasion of Edison Ehie's house shows the police interference in politics of River State, and that is on WhatsApp. The invasion of the house of the lawmaker Edison has proven there's more trouble in River State than we know. I think it's time the governor takes charge of the state and puts an end to this crisis. That's from Ben from Port Harcourt. And the attack on Edison Ehie's house, I'm disappointed that yet another attack has taken place. This time people dressed in police uniform are alleged. As of today, the allegations against Governor Sim Fubara have not been made public, or perhaps I, Tekena, am unaware of the allegations. As at today, no one has been indicted for the attack and burning of the River State House of Assembly complex, which is adjacent to the River State Police Command. As someone who was resident in River State between 2006 and 2008, when we had real security crisis, I'm beginning to get worried. Text from Oyibo says, On the invasion of Ehia's house, unfortunately, the police have not officially spoken. I thought peace had returned between father and son. Any attack on River State will be resisted and counterproductive to the state. Army for Ernest, right here in Port Harcourt, says. I'm taking the messages on WhatsApp. That's taking us all the way to the end of newspaper review this morning. The attack on the home of Ehia is condemnable. Let our politicians learn to give peace a chance and think of how to develop the state. All right, and finally, the attack on the house of River State lawmaker is condemnable. We call on the Inspector General of Police to commence a high-powered delegation. Chris from Port Harcourt says, that is as far as we can fly this morning for the newspaper review. Coming up at 7 is the business news, and after that, of course, sports will take over. And later on, at 8 a.m., we'll be talking about the capture of one of the gang members, those who murdered the DPO of Ahoda East. So please stay with us.